Hello again guys, back to another video. And this video is my Raw February 13th, 2012 thoughts. First off, Raw started with Elimination Chamber debate. And they pretty much all talked about random stuff, saying pretty much why they should kind of win the Elimination Chamber. So it was kind of weird at some points. Archer thought he was running for something. CM Punk and Chris Jericho almost got into it, and then it led into the first match, which was Kofi Kingston versus Chris Jericho, which Jericho ended up winning after it looked like kind of a anyway, it was a pretty good match. Jericho kind of dominated the match until they closed to the end, and then Kingston kind of came back, but wasn't able to capitalize. Okay, next match, Big Show versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton won by disqualification after Daniel Bryan attacked him with the World Heavyweight Championship. And after he attacked Randy Orton, he attacked Big Show with the title. And, which led into the second segment of the night. Shawn Michaels coming out and pretty much talking, saying that Triple H is just kidding around, that he was making everybody think that he wasn't going to fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28. And then he called out the Triple H come out to the ring. Triple H came out and pretty much said that it was good for business not to end The Undertaker, and that he never really, he was beating around the bush. He never really said he wasn't going to fight him. He never really said it again, that he wasn't going to face him at WrestleMania. And Shawn Michaels told him to tell him to his face that he wasn't going to fight him at WrestleMania, and pretty much called him he pretty much told Triple H to tell him to his face that he wasn't gonna or he didn't want to end The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28, and pretty much Triple H said he wouldn't do it, that he wasn't gonna tell it to his face and everything. So, and then Triple H Shawn Michaels walked out, and then Triple H later on left. No, it was the Undertaker. There was another promo by The Undertaker. The Undertaker cut his hair, and then after that promo, Triple H walked out. And then what I think is going to happen about this, yes, I think Triple H will fight The Undertaker for a third time at WrestleMania 28. I just don't see the streak staying alive. People are saying that this is going to be The Undertaker's last match. I think it's going to be one of the best matches, maybe, in WrestleMania, maybe, forever. And I think Triple H is going to end the streak. I mean, they've been talking about it the past couple weeks on Raw, about Triple H ending the streak and everything, but I don't really know. Tell me what you think about, do you think he's going to end the streak, or do you think the streak's going to live on forever? I personally think it's over. It's just a matter of time. All good things must come to an end at some point, and it's not going to reach 20-0. 19-1 is how it's going to end. Okay, next match was R-Truth versus Dolph Ziggler. was pretty much a squash match until the end. It wasn't a very long match either. Dolph Ziggler pretty much dominated the match until close to the end. Forgot what happened, and then R-Truth just rolled him up and pinned him. 1, 2, 3. R-Truth wins. It was kind of a short match. I wish it was a little bit longer. Okay, next match. Before I talk about the match, they announced that Tamina was gonna face Beth Phoenix for the Divas Championship at Elimination Chamber. I personally don't see Tamina beating Beth Phoenix, but that's a topic for another video, which I'll be uploading that video maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure which. But anyway, the match was Tamina versus Brie Bella, which I'm actually surprised that they didn't do the twin magic and switch. But Tamina ended up winning the match, and after doing anyway, okay, next match was CM Punk versus The Miz. CM Punk won the match. It was a pretty good match. I wasn't really paying attention to that match. I can't remember what exactly happened, but CM Punk won it. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the match that happened. The segment that happened right after the Tamina Brie Bella match. Pretty much, you see Eve running into the ambulance, where earlier in Raw, Kane said that somebody was going to leave in the ambulance, and Eve was getting chased by Kane, and she jumped in the ambulance, and he was about to drive off, and Cena pretty much came up. Well, he was chasing Kane, and they were kind of had a little attack on each other, and Eve jumped out and kissed Cena, and Zack Ryder saw it, and he went strolling off on his wheelchair. And then the CM Punk match that I said. And then after the CM Punk match, Cena came out and started talking about how Kane nonstop attacked people, his closest friends, almost attacked Eve several times, saying that Kane turned everybody against Cena, and pretty much, yeah. And then Zack Ryder comes out in the wheelchair, partially to the ramp, and then walks down to the ring on the crutches, and he goes out and talks to Cena, and then something happens that Cena pushes him, and Zack Ryder goes to leave the ring, gets up to the top of the ramp to get back in his wheelchair, and then Kane comes on the Titantron and pretty much says that Cena embraced the hate and said that hate doesn't go through Kane, and that he was going to beat him, and that Cena's not going to have another match until WrestleMania, because what he's going to do to him at Elimination Chamber. And then he comes out and pushes Zack Ryder off the ramp, off the side of the ramp, and pretty much what he said about somebody was going out in the ambulance, he was right. It's Zack Ryder. But anyway, Raw was kind of weird but kind of good at the same time. So I think it was pretty good Raw. What do you think about Raw? Do you think it was good? Do you think the streak is going to end? Do you think Triple H is actually going to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28? What do you think is going to happen between the whole Cena thing? Until next time, guys, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Goodbye. And remember to go check out Travis Clackett's YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description box to both of his YouTube channels. Until next time, guys, goodbye.